him. And so all I can think about is, if we get that opportunity to be surrounded by people, right before we're about to leave Earth, or if we don't, if we're alone and we know we're about to die for some reason, and we're about to meet Jesus, it's important that we recognize all that matters is his love, because I just can't help but think if I was in that situation, I'm also not going to be focused on anyone around me. Of course I love them. Of course I'm so glad they're there. But if I'm in deep, agonizing pain and I know that I'm going to meet my Creator, my eyes are going to be fixed on him, on his love for me, walking into my salvation. Like, it's not going to be on anything else. And so I think it's so ridiculous how people can say, you're doing too much as a Christian, or it's just a little extreme, or things like that, when at the end of this life you won't be saying that. You're going to be begging for an opportunity to sit next to Jesus. I mean, I've seen people live their whole lives without the Lord, and when it comes down to it, prayers for so-and-so, please, that they have more time here, that Jesus would just come and save them. Like, it's real, and it's very awakening when you are faced with death. But we have to live our lives in that mindset, because it's a real reality that will happen. And so we should be dying to ourselves every day and living for Jesus, so that when we do come face to face with death, we've already been walking out that death of our flesh this whole life. And it's really just a matter of letting our spirit flow with the Lord. So there's no more anxiety, there's no more fear. And the Bible says perfect love actually casts out all fear. And that's where our mindset should be. And hopefully, because of our faith, if our family for some reason is not walking with the Lord, when we do meet our Creator, they can see that we have a certain peace with us, and will also follow Jesus too because of it. But it will be if you are on this ship and your family is on this ship of following Jesus, I'm not saying it's not going to be hard, because obviously losing a loved one is hard in general, but there's a certain peace to it that you can't explain when you don't have access to that well that Jesus gives you. I don't really know where this was going, but yeah. Get right with the Lord, and don't take your life for granted. You don't know when you're going to be face to face with death. And I wouldn't test your chances waiting till the last minute if I was you.